With integrity, you have nothing to fear, since you have nothing to hide. With integrity, you will do the right thing, so you will have no guilt. Zig Ziglar says that.
Hi, my name is Symphony, and you're listening to Parenting Confident Kids with your host and my mommy, Tamika Anderson.
Welcome back to Parenting Confident Kids podcast, your guide to raising your children to be happy and excel in life. Think of this podcast as a guide to use from time to time whenever you need some encouragement on this path of parenting. You ready? Okay, grab the kiddos and let's learn how to parent confident kids. Okay, this episode, we're going to be talking about the infamous working parent guilt. You ready? So, the question for today is, do you have working parent guilt? All right. So you know what that is. You know how it's just like, oh my goodness, I just have this guilt. I just feel so guilty. I'm always away from the children. I don't have much time with them. Oh my goodness, I just feel so guilty. What am I supposed to do? How do I do this? All right. Calm down. Relax. We got it. We're about to do this, okay? So, I have, of course, as you know, I love the number 3, of course. So, it's just a thing that I just like, the number 3. So we're going to talk about 3 ways to really eliminate the working parent guilt. Okay? Taking it from me, someone who's been a single parent for 22 years. Oh my goodness. 22 years being a single parent. So I have had to work, right? No, I was not born with a silver spoon in my mouth. No, I was not able to just not work. I had to work. However, no mommy guilt here. Yes, that was me snapping my finger. No mommy guilt here. So yeah. Here are the 3 things that I would, offer as suggestions, tips, advice, whatever you want to call it, to help you eliminate that working parent's guilt. The first one, start with the question, why? Yeah, start with why. There's a book called Start With Why. I absolutely love that book. But anyway, so start with the question, why? Ask yourself the tough but honest question of why do you have working parent guilt? Like, really, are you filling your days with so much work, so many hours of working so that you can buy meaningless things for your kids? Or are you truly working to provide a better life for your children? When you start there with the question, why, you'll find that more often than not, the guilt can be summed up into your priorities, right? So like I told you, me as a single mom of 3, I can tell you that I often, out of those 22 years, often made less money than I could have, simply because spending more quality time with my children was way more important than buying them crap that they wouldn't play with the next day. You know what I'm talking about. You go through all the trouble, working those hours, buying the stuff, wrapping them. Even, let's just say you took the time to wrap the gift, because those of you who know me know I am not a gift wrapper. That is not my area of genius. Okay? I don't wrap gifts. I don't know how to wrap gifts. All right, let me stop getting off the tangent there. But you take all this time working, buying gifts, wrapping them, all these good things. They open the gift. They play with it. If you're lucky, the entire day. Then the next day, nothing. Okay? You know what I'm talking about. You know this is what they do. Then it's on to the next. What's the next thing you got? What you got for me? And for those of you who really really spoil your children. You know who I'm talking about. If you're squinting, then I must be talking about you. They don't even play with the toy for 5 minutes or whatever it is that you bought them for 5 minutes before it's on to the next. Okay, what else you got? What else you got? What else you got? Yeah. So like if you're working and filling your time with hours and hours of work and work and work and work and work. For that, keep listening. So yeah, start with that question first. Ask yourself why. Why do you feel working parents guilt? Why? Okay? Because remember, creating memories is what you want to do with your children. Yes, you're providing a way for them. Yes, you are providing a life for them. However, spending time with your children is something that you know you want to do. And in order to not feel guilty, guess what? That has to take precedent. All right. So that's number one. Start with asking yourself why. Number two, prioritize your time. All right. So let's just say that you're one of the ones that say, Miss Tamika, you don't understand. I am underemployed. Okay. So I work to pay bills. However, it's still not enough. I find myself working more. What do I do now? I get it. Yeah, I do. I get it. So that's why this is number two. Because when you learn to prioritize your time, working in time to spend with the children while still bringing home the bacon becomes a breeze. Y'all like how I say that? Bring home bacon becomes a breeze. Yeah. So yeah, you have to learn how to prioritize your time. This takes planning. This takes work. Yes, it's a relationship. So plan your time. And number three, talk to your child daily. All right. So let me just say this. One of the worst trips that I've ever seen in my life is the parenting guilt trip. Like, it takes you nowhere but downhill. It's not productive. It wastes everyone's time. So why do so many parents love to go on this trip? Stop it. Stop the madness. Stop it. All right. So instead of wasting time thinking about how guilty, watch my air quotes, guilty you feel about not spending time with your children, invest the time that you do have and chat with your child every single day. Do make it a priority to talk to your children during your time, right? Whether you're at work, find time to talk to them. Go take a lunch break, coffee break, smoke break, secondhand smoke break, bathroom break, whatever you want to take. Take a break and just say something to them. Hey, how you doing? Oh, they're in school while you're on break? Well, guess what? When they're not in school, take a break and say something to them. If you're at work, send a text message. In the modern day of technology, text message is nothing now. You can send a text message if you're sitting in the bathroom. So, hey, send a text message or whatever. Say something to them because you'll be surprised that little boost of energy will be helpful for the both of you. Now, here's the thing. You have to start somewhere, right? So let's just say you feel guilty today. Let's just say that's where you are right now today. You've packed on weeks and weeks, months and months, and Lord forbid, years and years of working parents' guilt. Let's just say that's where you are right now. All right. You got to start somewhere. So let's go over the three tips once again in case you weren't listening. I know you're listening. I'm just joking. So the first one, start with why. Why do you feel guilty? What is it that you feel guilty about? Okay, start there, work from there. If you know that you can spend more time with your children, start there. Okay. Number two, prioritize your time. All right. This is something that I've seen in clients. Remember, I was a nanny for so many years. And even as a nanny, my clients, I would literally have to sit them down over and over again and say, yes, you are working X amount of hours a week. However, these are the times that you have with the children. Let's figure out how we can prioritize that and still have me time. Trust me, as a single parent, let me tell you, I worked, I took care of my children, took care of my house, had friends, relationships, and I had some me time. So it is possible. Believe me, it is. But you have to prioritize your time. And then the last one is to talk to your child daily. Talk to them every single day. They will not get on your nerves as much if you spend time every single day and talk to them. I promise you. I know the little buggers be getting on your nerves. Sometimes you're just like, I need some break. I know, but that's because things are out of whack. Once you have that balance and you are good, trust me on this. Things will get better. Okay? Okay. So listen, I understand. I couldn't cover everything in my short little podcast. So if you really need some more personalized tips in this area, shoot me an email, parentingconfidentkids@gmail.com. Let me know how I can help. Okay. Okay. You know what time it is, Kids Corner. So we have the lovely Camille, age 5 years old. All right, Camille, your first question is, at what age is a person an adult?
25.
And why do you think so?
Because my mommy used to be 25, but now she's 26.
Great. Okay, so the next question that you chose is, if you could change one rule that your family has, what would you change?
Jumping on the couch.
And why would you change that rule?
Because every time I jump on the couch, my mom says not to, and I really want to.
Okay. All right. So the last question that you chose is, what is something that makes your family special?
Me.
Oh, I love that answer. So why do you make your family special?
Because my family likes to play with me, and they say that all the time.
Lovely. That concludes our interview with the lovely Camille. Thank you so much, Camille.
Bye. That's all the time for now. Thanks for listening to Parenting Confident Kids, where you learn how to engage your children, empower them, and help them to excel. It would be awesome if you could take a quick moment to leave a review on iTunes. If you'd like your child featured on Kids Corner or have any questions you would like answered on the show, please visit us at www.parentingconfidentkids.com. See you next time.